Hey, what's up guys, Dopes930, and I know an update is more than overdue with the amount of stuff that's been coming out. Hold on, let me tell your face. There we go. Um, but I have been crazy busy. This was the week that just passed, was a crazy week for me because I had one, two, three, four different projects due, 3 websites I had to make, and another like composition with Photoshop I had to make. So I've been swamped with that and been trying to study my ass off because this is my last week for the semester at college. So I have to um, I've been studying a lot because I have finals. I had final today. I got a final tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and then I'm done. So thank God. And the weather is crazy. It is pouring cats and dogs outside. So yeah. But okay, so let me get started, guys. There's a ton of stuff. Even though I haven't been making any update videos throughout this whole time, as always, all this information has been posted on my actual website. If you don't know my website, it is dopesnation.com. I'll put a link in the description as well as in the video, or I'll put the URL in the video so you can look into it. I honestly have no idea where I left off. I'm gonna go with potentially right here. So start off on the post I left 3 days ago on my website. If you guys didn't know, which I'm sure a lot of you didn't know, the X360Dock team has finally finished their Module 2, which they've talked about for a long time. I was actually the first person to have their finalized pictures posted before they even had it on their website. But the guy over at the sales team, my buddy, actually couldn't give me all the details on specs because he said he didn't even know himself, and that the factory has to type it all up and make videos of it and stuff like that. And then the second any of that's released, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, there is 3 pictures on my website. 2 show up. The third one's like a tiny little corner of a thumbnail. I don't know what the deal is, but if you click it, you can see it full size. But this is what I wrote. I put X360Dock is finally here. This is the predecessor of the Module 1, which comes with many new features. This is what I know of it so far. The Module 2 comes with a 2.5-inch LCD touchscreen to browse the cover of your Xbox 360 games, select them, and boot them off of your hard drive. It can be external now, so you can play games off of a computer's hard drive or an external hard drive now, which is awesome. He told me that the retailer should be receiving their first stock next week, so sometime this week, hopefully later on in the week. And I'll be one of the first to receive the product, if not the first, so I'll make a nice long video review of it for you guys and show the actual dock in action. So if you haven't, check it out. Check out the pictures and stuff like that. I'll be updating it as soon as I find out any more information. A new application called XeBuild was released. I haven't used I guess 1.1 was just released either today or yesterday. But the version I've used is 1.0, and what the tool is, or what the software is, it's a program that allows you to create, much like JTAG tool lets you create the freeboot, or I guess now it's Reset Glitch Hack 2, but what this one did is the first program that actually had the new Metro style dashboard for the Reset Glitch Hacked Xboxes. So you open up your NAND and turn your CPU key just like you would on any other time, and it'll actually generate the Reset Glitch Hacked NAND with the new dash on it. So I've used 1.0, haven't used 1.1. Let me see what the changelogs are. Okay, so what's new and fixed in 1.1? It says added function to prepare a USB memory stick for updating your console with the avatar support. Fixed copying of Cygnus V2 SMC now works. That's interesting because actually after I used this program on my dual NAND with the Cygnus, I had some issues, so maybe that will fix it. I gotta check back into that, and I'll report back. It says some Xenon SMCs didn't show previous hacks properly, which is fixed. Sometimes the app will recognize your SMC as Cygnus while it's a JTAG. The app will now show you it's a JTAG if it can see that it's a JTAG patched as well, instead of fooling you by saying it's a Cygnus patch. It no longer asks if you want to clear the log after autosaving. Instead, it asks if you want to close the app, clear the log, or just leave it the way. As well as it reads the CPU and LDB from fuse.txt or downloading it from Excel. Now also saves both CPU key and DVD key if available. So a couple of little nice features. It's actually a really nice program. I was trying to screen capture it for you guys and show you guys me using it, but my damn desktop has a virus. It's like a fake virus protection suite. I guess it's like a Windows 7 adware, spyware, some kind of virus type thing. And I was able to bullshit it by fake activating it with some fake serials. But every single time I try to run a program now, it says it makes me choose a program to open that program with. And for whatever reasoning, my actual Cam Studio is not working. So it sucks. I can use it on my laptop. I might potentially do that later, but like I said, I've been so busy that I haven't had any extra time to actually fool around. But once this week's done, guys, I'm gonna have tons of time. I'm gonna have 2 months off from school, and my main thing is gonna be, making more videos, updating stuff, updating my website. So there should be a lot of new stuff coming out. Also, Dash Launch version 2.27 was released. It says Cole's released a new version of Dash Launch built for XDK, Homebrew, Recyclage Tack, and JTAG Xbox 360s. There's just a couple little changes. It says removed FCRT patch, installer revised patch checks to only check base patches. Just added the new 14699 dash. I don't really want to go into detail because I'm sure a lot of you don't care and don't understand any of this stuff, because I don't even understand all this stuff, to be honest with you. If you do want to read more, I always put the source of the news in the description. I got it from Xbins, and they have a whole giant changelog I've seen. So if you want, you can check that out. Also, a program called MultiBuilder, which I swear I've talked about before. It's also a program that I use. I use it in my tutorial when I do the recyclage hack. Has now added support for the other program, the XCBuild, as well as the latest Dash 14699. It also updated the patches for Dash Launch to the latest 2.27, and a couple other features. Someone told me they might have released a MultiBuilder 0.6. Let me check real quick. MultiBuilder 0.6. Can't swear on it, but let me check. Both. Okay, yeah, I guess it does look like it. Let me go on their websites. Where is it? CPU glitch hack. Oh wow. So there's actually a 0.7 version now. So this program is being updated pretty often and pretty heavily. Let's see what it says. So version 0.7, sorry. It says it added a default launch.ini to Flash when images created with Dash Launch. No more credits. That was the only change in the latest version. 0.6, they removed the pre-patched SMC reset glitch hack files that were used in version 0.5, and it is now using XeBuild to patch the reset glitch hack SMC files for better reset glitch hack image compatibility. So not too many major changes. Let me go under. Also, C4ever actually has completed his LT Plus 3.0 firmware for the BenQ drive, and it says he's in the testing stage of it. He's tested it with Battlefield 3, Gears of War 3, Space Marines, Halo Anniversary, and XGG2 Black Ops, and he plans on doing a fat light on tonight. So hopefully that is good news, but hopefully he will actually be releasing the finalized firmware to the general public in the next day or so. I'll post back the second I find out. Rawflash version 4 was released. It says Cause released a new version of Rawflash, which allows you to flash full raw images to your NAND from XL, which was cool. I've used it before. When you're doing the reset glitch hack, if you because originally you have to boot into XL to get your CPU key. Well, once you get your CPU key, you can just build your NAND image, put it on a flash drive, plug it into the actual Xbox, boot it, and it'll read, or not read, but write the NAND to your Xbox, so you don't have to hook up your NAND flasher again if you don't want to, or if you accidentally took it out, or whatever. So it's a pretty cool thing. And then also XKey has released a new firmware, which looks like it supports the latest disk profiling security that Microsoft has implemented to their checks. It says added support for disk profiling, more Mr. Waffle's latest codes, improved disk profiling code, added no profile data message, added more game profiles, added support for static IPs, added support for unencrypted WLANs, and added more language. So that's pretty awesome that they actually did release this new firmware. Don't get me wrong, guys. I am standing by the X360Dock 100%. In my opinion, the remote for the X360Dock that was just released, they took a ton of time on it, testing it and things like that, and it looks a lot better, in my opinion, than the X-Key remote, but I guess time will tell. But don't get me wrong, I think it is awesome that the X-Key team has been working so hard and actually has found or released a firmware for their customers that can be used on the latest dash. It looks like it doesn't say latest dash, but I'm assuming because of the whole disk profiling thing, but then again, I might be wrong. So I think that's about it, guys. That was quite a mouthful. I went by Radio Shack today just a little bit ago, and I picked up this right here. If you don't know what it is, it's a relay for my Xbox 360 Slim with the dual NAND and the Cool Runner chip. And what's going to happen is I'm going to hook, I don't know how you can see it, there it is, but I'm going to wire one of the legs to the Cygnus and another leg to the Cool Runner, another leg to ground, another leg to the 3.33V power source. And now when I switch off the Cygnus, the Cool Runner will actually power off. It won't be in standby mode. So when I boot my stock NAND, it'll boot instantly, and it won't have to go through the whole glitch thing. Also, well, I got it for two reasons. Number one, yeah, so I don't have to wait when it boots to the stock NAND, but that's not that big of a deal. The major thing is just in case somehow Microsoft can detect the chip is hooked up by whatever method they use. So I figure that if the chip is completely off and disabled, that's definitely a good thing. So picked it up for $5. Model number is at Radio Shack 275-0240. But once I have my whole reset glitch hack, everything installed like I want, like I'm going to put this inside of everything, I'm going to make another video, and I'm going to give a lot of credit to the people that helped me. I mean, they didn't help me directly, but their tutorials that they made have definitely helped me. One guy comes to mind majorly by the name of Ant-Man. He's really active on Xbox scene, has an extremely good detailed tutorial over on Cygnus 360's actual forum. He had help from a couple other people. I mean, he did the main thing, but he had a couple other people give him like tips and ideas and little bring things to mind and notices and stuff like that. I'm going to thank them as well. I don't have their names right now, and I'll make another video. And I also picked up just some diodes since I did open up a shop on 7 Sins as well as the Tech Game, and if anyone needs a JTech service, I do have diodes now, so I will be offering that. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Once again, like I said, sorry I haven't been making as many videos as I was for a while there. But then again, it hasn't been that long. It's been a couple days. But I guess it's more exciting now that you do see my video. There's a ton of views, so it's not just like, oh, that's cool. That's, there's a ton of different things that came out. So, alright, guys, I think that's about it. I need to stop talking. It's been 13 minutes, which is a really long news update video. I usually don't talk for 13 minutes straight. I usually show you guys stuff. So, yeah. Alright, guys, well, this is Dopestorm930, and once again, thank you to all my subscribers. You guys are the shit. You guys are awesome. And to anyone who likes my videos and watches them, thank you. And that's it. Dopestorm930, and I am out. Peace, guys.